Alright everybody, we're back to more Mother 3. The last part we made to Newport City, and Boney ran away, and on this part we'll explore the sewer and try to find Boney. Here's barking. That's Boney's barking. He must be nearby. Alright. And we have some new enemies. First is the Metal Attack Roach. I think it's weak to electric, but let's go small on it. Because I want to get his front sprite too, and attack. Ah, come on! I guess I can attack and still beat him. It doesn't take too long. Alright. You don't need no stinking secret herbs. I should probably deposit ironism and sell the vigor stick too. And there's the second enemy in the sewer. Putrid Mode Man from behind. I think he's easy inside. But I didn't even see him. Yep. And that's pretty much every enemy in this area. Oh, there's the Briz. Yeah, we have trash cans. I think most of them have these guys in them. Beat him? Yes. I guess I'll give this to Duster. And here's a hot spring to heal up real quick. Alright. Now let's continue on. Okay. We maybe... Oh, what's the point? I read this so many times. I don't think they sell anything important. Double jerk? Nah. What's he doing here? Eh, it's probably just decoration. Oops. Door won't open and there's no one inside. Door won't open and there's no one inside. Well, I chased after a stray smelly bug and somehow ended up here. Boney joined your party again after being gone for a few seconds. But never mind that. Look what's in this next room. Hey, there it is. Leader. I always pronounce it ladder. Could be, yeah. Yes, it's me, Ladder, the bell ringer. Must be a real shock to hear me speak for one. It is! I was like, whoa, he's speaking! What's up with that? Now it's time to be serious. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time, I simply chose not to. As I rang that crossroad bell, deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one. For the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. The time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you might not want to know, and so you absolutely must hear it. It will be a long story, but please listen to it all. Sure. Given who you are and how you live, what I have to say will tear at your heart. And this is just so much to tell. So I decided to have the speaking box trembling behind me memorize everything I say. Ready, Mr. Stinkbug? Long ago there existed a world different from what the people on these islands think of. This world was incredibly big. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed, understand? Yes. At some point the world wound up destroyed. Naturally it was humans who destroyed it. In the back of their minds everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point. But then it really did, and so the world is no more. Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Did you understand all of it? Yes. Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tasmania Village. Yes. Aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. This white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed, and although the part of the world these nowhere islands are a special place, they were the one place that would remain even if the world was lost, the one and only place where people could survive, and so the white ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the white ship. Did you understand all of it? Yes. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. So using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long sleep by the ancestors of the Egyptian people who have lived here since ancient times. Ever since the Egyptians have guarded the needles in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself. And so because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the gypsies. Did you understand all of it? Yeah. Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. The people of the white ship discussed things at great length. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness. And then arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories of the previous world and start their lives over with these new rules and new roles. Yes, in short, everyone would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. That is what happened. The people would reset their lives in a simple, peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase their memories of everything, the world, their belongings, their friends, and then they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with the newly created story, and thus the village of Tasmania came to be. However, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store the memories of the white ship people. Wes and his son Duster, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. Remember when they went to Oso Castle? They went there to retrieve the secrets of the people of the white ship. And there's one other thing. Me. I was essential that one person retained the memory of the previous world, to sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tasmania who wasn't given a role in the new story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name comes from the word leader. No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just that I was particularly taller than all the others. So upon discussion I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come to see me, you know? And I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everything so far has been about those who lost everything. Although Tasmania existed in reality, it was originally created as a part of a story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? Yeah. Let me talk about Oso Castle. Apparently long ago a kingdom existed on this island, centered around the king of Oso. However, when we arrived on the white ship, the people of this kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the island fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Before boarding the white ship, Princess Kumatora was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Gypsies to rage, and given the role of Princess of Oso Castle. West and Duster, being her retainers, was another part of the fabricated story. Oso Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted our story in a haste so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one intentionally can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years? In truth, we had one to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to the transcript so far? Yeah. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Truthfully, we had no idea how Tasmania Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. People who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken to their new identities. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seemed he used the time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces, and traveled into this era and these islands. Even worse, he used his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The Pig Mask, as well as everyone in Newport City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the White Ship's secret because of a traitor among the Gypsies. You understand about the intruder known as Porky? Yes. The traitor was, I'm going to try this again, Lucrea, the seventh Gypsy and the only one you haven't met yet. After Lucrea joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the White Ship people and the secret of the Sleeping Dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of the very earth itself you see. It's said that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the needles. Apparently neither the Gypsies nor Porky have that capability. Yeah, the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people that there are, absolutely can't allow it to happen. Lucas, it seems you're a chosen one with the ability to pull the needle, sealing the dragon away. You must pull the Dark Dragon's needle with your own hands and pass your heart to the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you as your leader. You understand about the dragon's awakening? Yeah. I hear that 6 of the needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here in Newport City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into Newport City to prepare for the final needles pulling. It's possible that he's planned to hold one final twisted party, but now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end. Our new and bountiful things may begin. Wouldn't you like to help that happen? Lucas, you were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fill. Now that you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know, the time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. Now that you aren't fighting alone, everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I have to tell you. Did you understand it all? Yes. Only the Gypsies really know the needles' locations, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky Building. Start by jumping into the spray and storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. The stink bug should remember everything I just said. Take it with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I said, you can ask him to repeat it. Are you go with him, Mr. Stinkbug? Wow. Just wow. Growing up today, aren't we, Lucas? That was a heart-wrenching story. So I guess the next part we should leave the sewer, go to the new Porky Building, and stop Porky and see if he can tell us the location of the needle by torturing him. I guess first we should take the stink bug. Got the stink bug's memory. Alright, I'll see you then. Bye.